Everybody, welcome back. We just had a wild one over here. I thought the Vikings were going to give it away, and I'm sure everyone else did too. Welcome back. Crack kills, quick hits. Week 4. We're through the rivalry games. We're now into the meat of the season. Here we go. We got a full slate. We got some good games today. We got a lot of ups and downs, and we got a close standing so far, which we'll get into as we roll here. But crack kills, quick hits. Week 4, let's look at the 5 things to watch for today as we get into another great week of another great season. Crack kills, quick hit. Number 1, rivalry sweep. Jeans and Flies ripped through their rivalry games, both going 3-0 to sit atop the league. Both take on 1 and 2 squads today, so 4-0 is very realistic. Pretty much all the leagues taking on a 1 and 2 squad today, actually. We'll get to that. Looking to start 4 in a row. Jeans, dealing with some injuries. Amon-Ra St. Brown, who has been very, very dynamic and dangerous in the first couple of games. He's out today. We'll see if it's a long-term injury. Sounds like it's not, but we'll be watching that. The Jeans roll with 2 Buckeyes rookies today. Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, who actually had a pretty good game over here. So not a bad start for the old Jeans. We'll see if they can keep it going. On the other side, Superfly, also 3-0. What more can you say about Lamar Jackson through 3 games? Unbelievable. This guy, he's so fun to watch. He can do it all. I mean, it's been so fun to watch Lamar Jackson. I didn't like watching him last weekend, but I can respect it. 2 other QBs for the Flies today, and Rodgers another one. I'll see if Rodgers can solve the Bill Belichick defense today. I'll have my doubts. Already at an advantage, both these teams with their 3-0 record. Even more an advantage, though, is the Flies, as the Dimebags rolled an inactive Alvin Kamara in their starting lineup today. So 0 coming from Alvin today. We'll see if these teams can go 4-0 and keep rolling on the top of the league. Quick hit number 2. 1 and 2. 6 teams are 1 and 2. Usually 1 and 2 is not a great spot to start out in, but this year, does it really matter when we've got half the team tied? A couple of teams below them, and then just a few above. Even the 2-1 teams, there aren't very many. Kings and Cons, both off to super hot starts, firing out of the gate. The Fugitives over 50 points already through just the Thursday and early Sunday game. The Kings over 40, thanks to Justin Jefferson especially. Fugitives got a big game from T. Higgins. Both teams looking to get back to 500. And of course, now we're not playing rivalry games. These games are huge, as they can be tiebreakers at the end of the season with these head-to-head matchups. So all these 1 and 2 teams, simple as 1 win to get back to 2 and 2, string another one 3 and 2, and there you go from there. 1 and 2 is not a death knell this season, so we'll be keeping an eye on these 1 and 2 squads. Quick hit number 3, new locale. 2 of the top 10 scorers are doing it from a different place than they did last year, led by Tyreek Hill. 21 points on Thursday night. Hill has been targeted early and often and has played well in Miami, even with inferior quarterback play than he's used to. Can he keep it up without Tua? Is there a difference between Teddy Bridgewater and Tua besides which hand they throw with? Probably not. Tyreek Hill should be safe. We'll see. Apes will look for that. On the other side, though, a guy that maybe you didn't think was going to do it. Huge contract in the offseason that many scoffed at. Christian Kirk is a top 10 scorer. Kirk was always a sometimes guy. We'll see if he's become an every Sunday guy. He's looked good so far. Devontae Adams, Marquise Brown, A.J. Brown, all in the top 20 scorers, all playing in different locations this year. I think Adams probably is expected a little more, as A.J. Brown maybe is too, but A.J. Brown playing on a very explosive offense where he's going to get his, so we'll be looking for that. Who else, though, in a new scene? See if anybody else can do it. Quick hit number 4. Call the cops. Future Cop. First win last week over the struggling Apes. Now, facing a reeling unfinished business looking to get to 2 and 2. You be at 0 and 3. Cops got a nice little break getting Jamal Williams to start in Detroit today. Still, though, pretty deficient at quarterback with Davis Mills. We'll see if the Cops make a trade for a quarterback. They've been usually active at this time of the year. We'll see if they can keep that up this year. Or maybe they like their roster. Not a bad roster for the Cops considering how they got to this point. But probably 2 and 2 would be considered a pretty successful start. We'll see if they can get there today. I think UB at 0 and 3 They may be facing a must-win today, or we could see a fire sale from unfinished business. But you never know. Quick hit number 5. The one we don't like to talk about. Injuries. Of course, the two re-aggravating that back injury on Thursday night. We got Mac Jones missing some time. We got Alvin Kamara, the healthy, or maybe not healthy, but the scratch this morning. Keenan Allen has missed time. David Montgomery misses a game today. The list will go on and on and on and on. It just seems that these guys don't play preseason games and then they get hurt right away. I guess if it was me, I'd rather have a guy get hurt in the preseason and be able to get him back in week 2, week 3 for the full season. Of course, that's probably wishful thinking, but we'll see. Injuries are a huge part of the season, and who deals with injuries the best is usually the teams that make it to the end. Hopefully we don't see any other bad injuries, especially for no comment. We'll keep an eye on all these injuries. Finally, the player to watch, CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee finally had his breakout game for the season on a big Sunday night, and now we'll see if he can string 2 games together and get it going again. And the good news for CeeDee could be that he's going to be getting Dak Prescott back within a week or so. So we'll be keeping an eye on CeeDee today. Can he do it again? 88 Club sure hope so. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for week 4. Good luck this week to everybody. And I probably should have said this before the game this morning, but the Tinfoil Kings.